Hello and welcome to My Xbox with Me, episode 199. I am one of your hosts, MC Fixer, alongside Two Fresh Crash. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well.
We got our guest coming on. Are you gonna how you gonna be when he's there and I say that name?
I don't know.
You're gonna be like, that's not really my name. My name's Crash. How you doing, sir?
Yeah.
Like...
I'm gonna call him sir. Yeah.
Idiot, how you been, Crash? You good?
I'm doing good. Yeah. You yourself?
Same-ish, different day. Apart from we've got a hell of a lot of news to talk about, and we even got some questions this week.
A lot of questions this week.
I know, funny, you tweet out and Facebook out and Discord out, and people actually come back. The emails were a little bit dry, I'm not going to lie, but we do have questions this week, so that should be good. Remember, you can get the show early over on patreon.com/mcfixer. Find us on all podcast services. I assume everything went swimmingly with the transition from SoundCloud to Podbean, because I've had no one message me saying, where's my Xbox and me this week? So, I assume it's okay. I assume. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/mcfixer, and you can follow Kresh on Twitch and Mixer. Twitch is twitch.tv/KreshnickPlays, and Mixer is mixer.com/Kresh. I got the Twitch one wrong. Which one did I get wrong?
That's my fault. It's the Twitch. It's just Kreshnick. That's why I want to change the Twitter. You see, I want to change the Twitter handle. It's so Kreshnick Plays. I was close. I was close. You were very close. It's not your fault. It's my branding fault, if we're being 100% honest. I'm going to let you go with that. Let you slide by.
That's true.
You've made the mistake several times, but I'm going to let you go with it.
I don't learn from my mistakes. That's not how this works.
That's my branding fault. That's still not your fault, you know?
Let's jump into the topic of the show this week, and we did get a message that came through that said, Fix, Snowbound Mag, and Two Fresh Crash. Recent episodes of the podcast have been amazing, some of the best yet. Keep it up. My question is probably going to be topic of the show. What happened in Gamescom/Inside Xbox? What games will we buying and not getting time to play? Your fan and friend, Matt, Gamertag, LYLSMIY, Lil Smee. Thank you very much for the question. I appreciate it. Thank you for the feedback on the show. I felt like the show's been good lately. People like it when we argue. I think that's what I'm learning.
Yeah.
And we do argue a lot.
We do. Yeah. Like, I think me and you play a very good
we play devil's advocate. Devil's advocate. Even when one of us may not agree with or may agree, it's like we can have an opposing argument for the sake of the show, which is good.
Yeah,
which is good.
Very true.
But thank you very much for the feedback, Matt. I appreciate it. Gamescom. We got a lot to talk about for Gamescom. Inside Xbox is going to be the first news story, but Gamescom was upon us, Crash. Did you watch it? We watched it together, didn't we?
Yes.
We're becoming a dynamic duo. I don't like it. I don't like how you slid in. Like, my Xbox and me was like the one place I got rid of you, and now you're like
not
here.
Anymore. I'm just here.
I'm like, dude.
Honestly, like, Fix could tell me next week you're not here, bro. You're done with it. I'm just going to be here ready. Just keep on me going. We ready? I'm good.
I'm ready to go. I'm like, no, that's not how this works. I say you're not on this week and you don't turn up. No. I'm not like everybody else. I turn up, okay? Oh, okay, cool. Jeff Keighley and his opening night live event marks the final big pre-Gamescom event of Monday. There were numerous premieres, new games, and content. Various news, we had things like The Witcher on Switch. The end of presentation was the headline appeared by, I'm going to say it wrong, Kojima. How do you actually pronounce it? I don't want to say it wrong.
It's Kojima.
No, but it's...
Hideo?
Is it Hideo or Hideko?
Oh, man. I don't know. I always thought it was Hideo Kojima.
See, it doesn't sound right. That's why I just say
you're
Kojima.
Saying it doesn't sound right.
I tell you what,
it doesn't sound
right, I will ask
know.
our guest.
Okay.
When he's on the show, and he will tell us because he's met the man. Who showed up to talk about Death Stranding and show us some new gameplay. Not that we care about that on this podcast. The big hitters though, we had obviously The Witcher, Death Stranding gameplay, more characters in Death Stranding, Call of Duty 2v2, which was the alpha, is available on PS4, which we know Crash has played, so he will talk about it in what's been in our box. You then got the co-creators of Halo showing off go on, Crash. Disintegration. Disintegration. Thank you. A new team-based multiplayer game. Sega debuted Civilization building game Mankind. A new Predator game coming. You had Kerbal Space Program 2, Little Nightmares 2, You also had new Need for Speed was officially shown the gameplay, and a new trailer for Gears of War 5, the story mode. There wasn't that much Xbox stuff at Opening Night Live, just because we got Inside Xbox before this. So an hour before, those who don't know, an hour before, Inside Xbox had their own show, which we're going to go through in a little bit. But I wanted to talk about Opening Night Live as a whole. We spoke about it last week, and I said how I feel like they're going to come for the juggler. They're going to come for E3. They're going to try and take them out. It wasn't quite that. But I did say it's a first-year show. What did you think of it overall?
I thought for a first year, it was good. It was cool. It was what I thought it would be, which... Here's some news, here's some games. Nothing really hard-hitting, because they have to get their foot in the door. Their most hard-hitting stuff was the Death Stranding and having Hideo Kojima there and everything.
Yeah. You said it right that time. That sounded right.
Yeah.
Because you looked at the chat, didn't
you? Yes.
Yeah, no, I honestly, it was a good first showing. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what I saw, but it didn't blow my skirt up the way I wanted it to. There was nothing humongous.
No big game announcements.
Even Death Stranding.
No new Batman, no new nothing.
No, exactly. But even Death Stranding for me, I was a bit like, yeah, cool, whatever. Like
it wasn't. It didn't have one of the crazy trailers that gets you hyped about the game. It was gameplay, and the gameplay is like, it's cool, but you're not really showing us everything in the gameplay because you want to keep it all close to the vest.
Yeah.
Something only Hideo Kojima could do. Nobody else can do that. At this point, if it was any other studio, I feel like they'd be like, this game's awful. Why does anyone want to play it?
Well, that's where I come down and I was like, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look fun. Like, I don't care if this isn't coming to Xbox. Like, seriously, I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah. Cool.
It's a weird one.
You can
the
keep
more
it.
gameplay I see, the less I want it. The more trailers I see, though, the more
I want. The more I want it. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. What was the big thing here that really you enjoyed though, from what got showed?
All the gear stuff.
Okay.
So across both, but even like the story stuff we saw here, I was really into. We saw Ram. People were saying for a split second.
I thought it was
rewatch
Ram.
it.
I haven't rewatched it either, but I thought it was Ram. But that wouldn't make sense because we definitely blew Ram to smithereens in Gears 1.
Yeah, but we're getting
Go on.
Oh, what's her name?
Kate.
Mira.
Oh.
No, not Mira.
Sorry, the Queen
from Gears 3. Yeah, I forgot her name. It's just I'm drawing a blank right now. She's on the cover for the game or something along those lines. So maybe there's some sort of time element or something going on. Not that they that would be back in time, but
I didn't
sort
even
of
think of that. Maybe like a flashback scene that you play.
Yeah.
I didn't even. Yeah, that makes sense. You didn't play as young man Dom and young man Marcus.
No, I don't think you'd play as them. I think you'd play as the Locust.
So good. No, what?
Because like in the grand scheme of things, the Locusts they're not really villains. They came up to the Earth. No, they came up because of emulsion, and the Cog are the reason the emulsion happened. The good guys are the reason the emulsion happened.
Every good guy is really a bad guy. Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
I don't believe you. But yeah, I enjoyed what I saw. I felt like the show itself was ran really well. It was quite snappy. It was well paced. Nothing dragged on too long. My biggest critique of the show was the parts where they kept sending it over to Sydney Goodman from IGN for the little interview things for the awards. I was like, this doesn't need that. This doesn't need this. Exactly. It's not an award show, and my tolerance level then is much lower because it's not an award show. Where an award show, I'm going to watch that, and the trailers are a bonus. Because I would still watch the Game Awards even if there was no premieres and trailers.
Right. Because it's there to celebrate the game developers.
Exactly. But this isn't that, or wasn't put to me as that. So I'm like, no, I don't want this.
Yeah,
I don't want this.
I agree.
But yeah, nothing huge. But so you didn't really miss much there, if I'm being honest with you. So we're getting to what's in our box, then we'll get into Inside Xbox in a little while. But what have you been playing this week, Crash?
I have played the Modern Warfare game yesterday.
And what do you think?
For about
the 2v2 mode.
Right? The 2v2 mode. That's the only mode available. I played it with War Dog. It's phenomenal. I really like it.
Phenomenal.
I really yes. 4 hours. I didn't get bored. By the end of the 4 hours, I wasn't bored.
Does it help that you were good at it?
No, I wasn't good at it through the whole thing. I did good in the beginning.
The first hour, you were really good, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is interesting."
And then it started dropping off.
Okay.
I just like it. I think the gunplay is really, really amazing.
It's cool
sort of a mix between it's a mix between Call of Duty, and the way the guns control themselves and the way they feel is more in line with the Medal of Honor game. They feel heavier. The movement in general feels heavier, which I think is really good.
Yeah, that would get me back in. It's slower, I assume, if it's heavier.
It feels slower. The only thing is, like, I've only played this mode, so I don't know how it transitions to Search and Destroy and all those things.
At the end of the day, you can talk about what you played, so.
Very true. I really like it. They had 3 maps available. I think it was 4 maps, but I only got 3.
Oh, okay.
I think there's 4 maps available, though. All the maps are... 2 of the maps are okay. The only issue I have with the maps the maps are unique to this game mode also. But there's a few head glitch spots in 2 of the maps, which is really annoying.
Okay.
You know what head glitch is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. But it didn't ruin your experience with it while you was playing. And it is an alpha.
No. It is an alpha, so that's like stuff that's up to change and everything.
Yeah.
But overall, like, I really liked it. I liked the ways the guns felt. The audio for the guns was amazing. Footstep audio was a little bit off.
I think sound effects, obviously.
Yeah, like, all the issues were like small issues that could get fixed out by the time the beta even comes, which is in a few weeks' time, 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay. Fair enough. Interesting. So definitely day 1 for you.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's strictly just because of this mode, and you think it's going to translate over to the other modes that you're going to enjoy. Has this one got zombies or not?
No.
Okay.
Infinity Ward doesn't do zombies.
So
it's just Treyarch. It's just
I've lost there's a cycle, and I've lost which one turn it is. I'll be honest with you.
Multiplayer, campaign, and Spec Ops is what people are saying. The special operations or whatever. I forget what they were called. They had them in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, and then the rumored maybe Battle Royale that may become and may not. Who knows? Which
would be free to play is what the rumor is, if the rumor is to be believed.
So sounds good. Especially people enjoy the story, especially the reimagining of it and stuff like that. I'm sure this one's going to sell really well.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if I'm buying it. I really don't.
You'll buy it.
No, I don't know if I will. Look, I'm not buying Control day 1.
You're not buying Control. Yeah, Control's not Call of Duty.
Control is more important than Call of Duty.
No.
What?
No way.
How was Control?
Based off popular opinion, it's not more.
No, off of my opinion. A single player, story driven, Remedy. I loved Quantum Break. I loved Alan Wake. What are you going to come out with now? What?
I hear you. It's more important to you.
Yes.
You forget that, sometimes when something's more important to you, I just ignore it.
That's very true. It's like living with Halo over again. Jesus. What else you been playing?
Apex with you.
Yes.
I played quite a bit. We did play quite a bit of Apex.
I can't get good at that game. We should have won twice.
Yeah.
And we're not good. We carried Moody though, hard.
Yeah. The thing with Apex is, like, I'm very hit or miss with Apex.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm good at Apex, I think I do really good, and then when I'm off, it's just
my thing is
horrible.
When I'm playing well, then the game's amazing. And as soon as I start playing bad, I hate this game. I don't ever want to play it again. Which is like most multiplayer games, but even more so with Apex for some reason. Hate getting double teamed. I've learned you have to take the high ground. You have to take the high ground all of the time.
High ground's very important.
Very.
Positioning's very important, knowing when not to, like, pick fights. The first match we played, last time we played, we should have won, but we had a teammate that went and pushed a stupid fight, so... And that happens all the time.
And then we had Moody's not a stupid teammate, but then Moody died by the circle for one of them, and I'm like, by the circle of all things, not by the circle.
I just want to, like, quick shout out to Moody. I love you.
You're gonna say what I think you're gonna say.
When he tried reviving the down teammate,
dude, he had 2 moments. He had 2 of the best moments.
Yes, I was gonna mention both.
That one is so. I'm down, Krish is down, and Moody's like sees there's someone, he's running backwards, and he goes to pick him up. Instead, he goes into the execution animation. And he's like, "Why am I not picking him up? Oh god!" And then he just dies.
Shot. Yeah. Oh, good time.
And then the second one was
disrespectful.
It might be one of the best moments I've ever had, which was, I need a scope. Anyone got a scope for my sniper?
Wait. So, first of all, care package drops. Me and Moody go to the care package. We get loot, whatever. There's a scope there. You're I ping the scope, and I mention the scope, and Moody's like, Moody's there. So I assume Moody grabs the scope, and then we walk away, and Moody's like, I'm like, oh, there was a scope over there. I don't know if Moody took it. And Moody's like, I didn't take it. No, I didn't touch no scope. And then we go over there, and it's like, oh, the scope's not there. And Moody's like, oh yeah. I don't know what happened. I'm like, you must have taken it. It's like, Moody's new to the game. Not blaming him.
No, exactly.
No grief. And then we walk forward, Fix is opening a chest, and there's a scope there. And Moody runs behind him, and he's like,
Look, there's a scope in there.
Right there. Like, there's a scope right there.
I'm like, bro, I opened it. I can see it. It was so funny.
Yeah. I apologize for laughing while I'm talking about that. I couldn't hold a straight face. It was hysterical.
It was one of those moments where I was just like, Moody, I love you so much for these moments. Exactly. It's like when he does it in Rainbow as well, though. Where like I do it all the time. Don't peek, and then I peek, and Danny's like, oh, you tell everyone not to peek, but you always have to peek. I'm like, yeah, well, shut up. I'm better than you, I swear. At the game, not in real life. But yeah, it's been Apex. I've been enjoying, really enjoying. Anything else other than Minecraft?
Minecraft, Apex.
Cool.
I think that's it. I don't think I've played anything else.
Fair enough. Minecraft. We're back in Minecraft at the moment. Yes. I started a world because Haley wanted to play it on her birthday, so we played that. And now I've got that itch. And there's a multiple reasons why I've got that itch. Number one, Minecraft's doing very well number-wise across every platform. No matter where you go and play Minecraft, you can get decent numbers with viewers, followers, and things of that nature. So partly businessy, partly not. But I'm just really enjoying Minecraft again. They've done an update ages ago that must have come out, and I don't even remember what to do in the game anymore. So now I'm like, oh, it can do this, and it can do this, and you can do that. And it's like, yeah, this is fun. This is a lot of fun.
I'm enjoying it. Fix dragged me into it.
I did. Kicking and streaming.
I will say that Fix is not being very what's a good non-mean word to use, Fix? I'll let you put the adjective.
I'm not being very I don't know what you want, bossy. I'm not
bossy. It's a little bit more than bossy, but Fix is like
good.
He's cool. Fix is usually last time I played Minecraft with Fix was a very, very like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you can't do this, why is that there? Why is this here? And Fix was getting mad at me every 5 seconds.
That's not true.
And to be fair, I was also like, I egged Fix on a lot.
Look, you pushed me to my limit today at the end there. I'm building a house. I'm just minding my own business. Building a house.
Comedy.
I'm the last person to build my house. And what does Chris come and do? Do you need some help? No, I don't need help. Do you need some food? Brings out a loaf of bread. Is that going to throw it at my head? I'm like, just leave me alone, Crash. Just leave me alone.
I just wanted to help, bro. I just wanted to help you. Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I've got the plan up in my head.
Your house? Did you see your house at the end?
I'll be honest. Now?
Yes, I was watching your stream. You needed some help.
My house is looking sick. It's not even finished yet. You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about.
Whose house was it that you were complaining about that you said it was ugly?
That brown thing next to mine? I don't know. One of the people in the stream. No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Man has steps.
You want to know why I picked that house?
It has a level, and there's going to be another house built up top. You're a liar.
Can I explain? Can I explain why I picked that house? Because I don't have to climb stairs to get into the ugly house.
Yo, F you. Get out.
I just walk through the front door.
Not that door. It's because you can't open them. Last but not least, from what I've been playing, is a game on mobile, but we can talk about it here because it fits. I've been playing Gears of War Pop. So I'm level 2 or 3. I just opened the clans, done the tutorial, and I'm really enjoying it. I've decided to call it Gears of War Poo instead of Gears of War Pop, though. So because I play it while pooing. I'll be honest with you. It's just the perfect sit down on the toilet game. You sit down, you get relaxed on your throne, and then you start playing.
On your throne?
Do you not? Yeah, my throne, the toilet. You've never heard that?
I've heard that. I just didn't think you associated a throne with the toilet.
I know I have a really nice novel chair, but my throne is definitely the toilet.
Fix, can we talk about something?
Yeah.
Why do you humble brag so much?
Bro, are you kidding me?
That was a humble brag. You can't say that wasn't a humble brag.
I'm done with you, bro.
You know that was a humble brag.
I swear.
Because you moved and you're like, look at the sign on it.
Am I trying to get a sponsorship? Yes, maybe. Like, look, I do not humble brag. I just brag.
No, that wasn't a brag, though.
Look, dude, you just
think... humble brag is
you just
brag
take everything that I say as a humble brag.
No, you just humble brag a lot. And I love you for it.
No, shut up. I hate you.
No ill will. No ill will. I get it. You gotta flex on him.
I'm not flexing on anybody.
It's real, I get it.
I'm not flexing. This is like, we got a question coming up later, which is like, yeah, you've got a PC and all that. And I'm like, that isn't what I meant. I was just going through the things I had. I'm like, it's not a humble brag. I'm just, please. Remember, I don't go outside the house. Remember that, everyone. You know when you're all going for nice meals? I don't do that. I swear, if you bring up Nando's, I'm going to slap you up. I can see your face right now, Chris. Just go away.
I was contemplating whether I should have or not.
Back to Gears of War Pop.
Yeah,
enjoying it. It's a great game. The thing I like about it is it's simple. It is literally, you can play it with one hand. It's perfect before bed. I wish this was a £20 game and there wasn't the boxes. And it had like a campaign, I guess, and you were unlocking the they're not called cards, they're called pins in this, and then you're leveling them up. I wish I could just pay for it without these stupid boxes and having to wait time limits to open them and stuff like that, but I get it. It's a mobile game. I get it.
Do you think it...
Go on.
Do you think it pushes you to spend money?
It hasn't so far. Okay. What it does this thing where like you obviously earn your currency, and you have your daily store thing, which you can pay for in coins, which you've earned in the game, to up level certain pins. So each day has certain things you can upgrade.
Got it.
Which I bought all of those. Actually, I bought 2 of those. Not one of them was for Kate, but I couldn't afford it. So I would play a bit more then to get that, and I'd make sure I do it in time. So it keeps you coming back, but it's just easy nature. You start up a match. The objective of the game is to get the other team's 2 gunners down and then kill them their pop funkle, pretty much. It's as simple as that. You're flicking cards on, you're using it goes up as like 7's the max, so your cards have each levels, and then you put them out there. It's really cool. I actually really like it. I think it's fun.
Okay.
I think it's fun. I haven't played enough to like go full details, but from what I've played, I can definitely see me putting a £5 or £10 into it, definitely, just to overcome some of the hurdles if some come, because it's that good.
Right. Okay. I've seen so many people praising the game, which I was super surprised. I wasn't expecting it, to be honest. A lot of people talking really highly of it, so I'll probably check it out at some point.
Yeah, I really like it. Like I said, I thought I've wanted a mobile game because I downloaded Tenpen not too long ago, which is the Capcom game, but it couldn't run on my phone. It just, every time I loaded it up, it just crashed. Like I said, I am on an iPhone 6, and that's not a humble brag. If I said an X, it would be, okay? But, I swear, you roll your eyes at me, we're going to have trouble. But it doesn't run as smooth as I'd like, and a part of me is like, oh, maybe I'll get a new phone soon, just so I can play Gears of War Pop a bit more smoothly.
That's crazy.
Dude, I would like it to load a bit quicker. That is the one thing I'm like, I click on, I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to take a while to load in. I'm like, oh, okay. So I put the phone down, I'll go to my computer for a second, then it loads up, and maybe it's just my phone. My phone is really bad. Cracked screen and everything, look. It's not very good.
I have you beat. Where's my phone?
Is your phone destroyed? Yeah, but to be fair, I heard you drop your scroll. Ah, look at that. Look at that.
Yes, can you guys see it? Look at the background.
Yeah, lovely.
It's Anthem.
Lovely. You don't play Anthem?
Yeah, I know. I changed that like a million years ago, and I kind of like the background, so I've just never changed it. It's hard to tell it's Anthem kind of out of.
No, I can tell. I still could see it was Anthem.
Can you?
Yeah, definitely. Huh. Interesting. And last but not least, I've been playing a game that's under embargo. Can't talk about it till next week, but I'm enjoying it. Let's get into Fixer's Sack Crush. And we got a couple of questions here.
What's in your sack?
The first thing we got was, what are you doing for episode 200 of MXAM? And then we had Tony, that was from Zyger1337. And then we had from Tony, who's the guest? Tony Williams on Facebook. I am happy to announce that the guest will be on episode 200, but next week will not be episode 200. Just so everyone's aware. Episode 200, next week's episode will be 199.9, and then the week after we'll be doing episode 200.
So question.
Go on.
For episode 19999.
Yeah.
Is it going to be a normal format of an episode?
Yes.
Or are we going to do something special?
No.
Just normal?
No, that's not special. That episode is 199.9. Episode 200, we got a special guest.
I get it.
I couldn't push it. The truth is, we could have got them for the week before, but it would have been not as good a show. I can tell. So I decided to go against it. But
no, that's fair.
The guest for episode 200 is man known for playing Xbox. That's not true. It's Greg Miller, everybody. We've got Kind of Funny CEO Greg Miller coming on the show. I got to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to record it. It won't be in this house, let me tell you. I had to speak to my mum. I was like, I need your front room because I've got to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to record the show. It will be myself, Kresh, and Greg Miller. Don't know if Snowball Mike's on it or not yet. I've tried to reach out, so we'll see. But we will be having Greg Miller, Game Over Greggy himself, on my Xbox and Me in 2 weeks' time.
You know, it's a little bit interesting because we have the man who hates PlayStation and the man who hates Xbox in one podcast. It's kind of crazy.
I do not hate PlayStation, and Greg doesn't hate Xbox. So
tomato.
Sure, you keep saying that. No, but I'm very excited. I'm pretty sure I could have got some other people on, but I've wanted Greg on from the start of this podcast. We've done 200 episodes. I dropped him an email. I was like, "Hey, would you do it?" And he was like, "Yes, 100%." So.
Yeah, to be fair, since I've known you, you've probably talked about wanting to get Greg on the podcast.
Yeah, it's strange. It's one of those things where I'm like, I got to interview him, obviously, which was like the best moment ever. But I still wanted to do a My Xbox and Me with him, and I'm like, okay, we got to do it. We're gonna make it happen. It's finally happening. It just took 200 weeks to make it happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is happening very, very soon. Next up, we got an email, a big long email, and it says, "Hey guys, you wanted to know why people would still get a new Xbox, and this is my fault. I grew up playing consoles, and once PC got bigger for gaming, I switched mostly to PC for a bit. But then consoles got to a point where they had stuff to offer that I couldn't get on PC, so I went away from PC. I understand why people like PCs for gaming, but I don't have anything other than a very old laptop and don't use it much because my phone can do it all. So I'm sitting in this situation where getting a PC is going to cost me way more, to play games and do what I need to than getting a new Xbox. I also like the idea that devs will do all the hard work, make games optimized for Xbox, so all I need to do is turn it on and play. With a PC, you need to mess around with settings to try and get it to run the game how you want it to. I also like the idea that I can just search for any game in one store to buy it and not worry about what online store I need to go to for a game. I also don't care about or want to deal with upgrading internal hardware or any of that stuff because what the new Xbox has inside will be perfect for me, basically to sum it up. Basically, to sum it up, your feelings about the new Xbox because you have a gaming PC. I feel about a PC because I already have an Xbox. I have an Xbox and a phone, so I just really don't need a PC to do the majority of what I want. It would be near impossible to justify the amount of money I'd need to pay to get a PC that plays games and captures as well. P.S. On the other hand, on other things, I don't have to worry about other things maintenance-wise that you need to do with PCs, like antivirus protections and driver updates, because all that stuff is done in a patch that I will never really need to think about. My laptop always has something stupid it needs to download before I can use it. It's just annoying at times. From Jesse D. So this was last week. I said about who needs a new Xbox, yada yada. Instantly, Crash. Instantly, I was hit with driver problems.
Really?
Instantly. I had 17 drivers to update.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Updated them all. Updated every single driver. Sorted it out. Took me about 2 hours to sort it all out. It was crazy. Wait. And okay. the driver program I use, I then restarted my computer. It was like, oh yeah, all updated. But restarted my computer, booted up, clicked it again. It was like, yeah, you got another 17 drivers needs updating. I was like, something's not right here. It was a nightmare. I'm not going to lie to you. That wasn't gaming focused. I get that. But I was instantly in full where I was like, and this is why people don't want to play games on PCs.
Yeah. It's kind of weird because if you're a content creator, you're going to need to get a PC anyway.
Yes. Or that.
So you'll need to deal with that anyway. So you might as well, play where you get the best looking games and all that stuff. But if you're not looking to create content or you're looking just to stream for fun, you can do that from your console. You can do that from your Xbox or PlayStation. Not a Switch, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
So
No, it's...
I get it. I get what he's saying. I completely understand it.
Oh, it makes perfect sense. And I'll be honest with you, last week's episode, even I found myself disagreeing with myself midway through it, but I'd already drove into it. And I was like, you know what? Let's just dive deeper. It could be a decent conversation piece, which I'm glad it was. So, yeah. Next up, Zygo tweeted at me. With Microsoft publishing Minecraft, Cuphead, and now Ori on Nintendo, as well as allowing Banjo in Smash, what would you like Nintendo to publish on Xbox in a potential scenario where Nintendo will publish a single game on Xbox? Chris, do you have one?
No.
You don't have one that you can think of?
I don't think any Nintendo games fit on an Xbox.
There's not one you would want on Xbox?
Breath of the Wild, I guess.
Interesting. Mario Party, of course. There's not even a... Let's have it. It's Mario Party on Xbox, but with proper online. I would love that.
Oh, yeah. It only if it had proper online. I don't want none of that.
Even if it didn't, I'd much rather play Mario Party on my Xbox.
You can't do Mario Party.
Why?
Because it uses the Joy-Con.
So?
How are you going to play it?
I'll use my Kinect.
I'm not even going to. We're not going down that path.
No, Mario Party would be my option. In a scenario where we could get the Joy-Cons in an Xbox controller, Mario Party, 100%. Yeah. Why Breath of the Wild?
Because the updated graphics.
Oh, because it would look that
and the
much
more power behind it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't the thing with everything Microsoft's put onto Minecraft, everything that Microsoft's put onto Nintendo Switch, it makes sense. I don't think there's too many Nintendo properties that 100% make sense to put into Microsoft ecosystem.
No.
Not necessarily that I'd be against it, just not stuff that it benefits from being on that system.
Xbox would need Nintendo more than Nintendo needs Xbox.
Yes.
If we got kids games on Xbox, I would say if you're gonna go for a kids system, you go for a Nintendo system, right?
Yeah.
And then even still, if you go second choice of that, you go PlayStation, because you do think of Crash, Sly, what's the Ratchet and Clank. You do think of those mascot games, and you think Spyro, you think PlayStation. You don't think Xbox, you think Gears of War and Halo.
Yeah.
Simple. So if you could change the mind share there, that would be dope. But yeah, it's never going to happen. But it's a cool scenario to think about.
Absolutely.
Next up, Stuart Parker says, #MXAM. Hey guys, been wondering on next-gen consoles release, will all games available now, and of course up to release, be a day one available on release? Do you think? Saves rebuying old favourites, etc. Keep up still at work, especially Crash on Mixer's Voyage of Discovery from Stu. Yeah, that's they've already pretty much confirmed that, right? Which is the library will go over with you. They've said backwards compatibility is going to be there.
Backwards compatibility.
Yeah, so Xbox One, every OG Xbox One, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and then the Xbox Scarlet for whatever that is. It's going to be the same as this. I think this is I was thinking about it the other day, where I was like, and that's the argument I didn't have in my head when I was talking about it last week, which is, why are we buying this? I'm buying it for a new controller. I'm buying it for a new UI. I'm buying it for faster Odyssey hardware. That's why I'm buying a new Xbox. I'm not buying it for the new games because I can play them anywhere. And I can play them, but I do enjoy booting up an Xbox and seeing the dashboard and seeing my friends there, and that's why I'm buying it. And I don't have that on PC. I just don't have that on PC. So I finally figured out why I'm going to buy this machinery, other than just for work reasons, which is nice. But the games are going to be there. You ain't going to have to install them. I imagine it's going to be the same with your hard drive. It's going to be plug and play, where you just plug it in, and it's going to go do, and all load in, and be like, there it is. Go play it.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I feel what they're going to move everything to USB-C. No way. They've been putting out way too many external hard drives for them to mess up people.
I'm just saying, Microsoft for a long time made a killing off of accessories.
I agree.
But Microsoft is in a different era, so who knows?
I generally think that everything's going to work out the box for the first time ever, because we've had that the Project Scorpio, and it's like, okay, we need this is something they didn't do with the 360, which is we need every single feature that we have on the Xbox One that people like, make sure it's in this goddamn next Xbox. I remember when we first got the Xbox One, parties didn't work properly. The dashboard was awful. It's like, we don't need any of that. Just give us the stuff that works. We don't need snapping so we can watch the Machinima app and watching live football and crap like that.
So, I think a lot of that stuff was cool conceptually.
100%.
But, like, doesn't work out.
No.
It's not what most console gamers want. That's a good, like, selling point to somebody who doesn't know anything about gaming. It's like, kids' parents. That's great selling point for kids' parents.
It's not even just people who don't know much about gaming. I did it, where I was like, dude, I'm going to get to watch Kind of Funny and play games at the same time. Like, I couldn't do that with a second device. Most people... Sorry, let me say this again. Most people who watch streams and watch YouTube use a second device to watch those things while gaming at the same time. A lot of people do that. So we don't need it on the same goddamn screen anymore. So, yeah, I think it's just going to be an interesting one, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm actually starting to look forward to next gen, finally.
I'm glad.
So, yeah, it's good.
So, question. Do you think future iterations will start changing the USBs and whatnot so that you do need new?
I think the next upgrade will be... I think this Xbox will do USB-C. The next upgrade might be USB-C only, and then we start seeing that transition of when they put out these beautiful hard drives, they are USB. I'm not good with hardware, so I don't know if there's actually external hard drives that only do USB-C or something like that. But if there is, that's what I imagine there to be. But it won't be the next Xbox, it will be the one after that.
It'll be a gradual change.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to want to exclude anyone, and they don't need any bad marketing around this. This is going to be literally a war between Xbox and Sony of who messes up, who doesn't work out the box, which is because that's who's going to win this. PlayStation have got the mind share, and they've already got the player base. They've got, in my opinion, the better exclusives. But here we go. We're a new generation. When this box comes out, why are people buying it over the competitor? With full crossplay with anything you want. Sony can't say that yet. They don't offer it yet.
Yeah.
Like, they offer crossplay. They're going to say they offer crossplay, but not with everything. Like Minecraft today was like, oh, play with Switch. Zygo jumps in. PC jumps in. Can't play on PlayStation still. It's like,
Can't play on Java as well. You keep forgetting Java.
I don't care about Java. I keep telling you.
But you guys keep So, the only reason I mentioned Java is because you guys keep singling out Sony. Well, there's Java as well, man.
Who gives a crud about Java?
Honesty. Honesty gives a crud.
Okay, sorry. You're right. We're not doing our due diligence as a podcast. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Fair enough. Next one comes from Matthew Smith, which says, when will Fix go full-time on Mixer? Man, this is a really, really, really hard question. I don't know is the answer. There is rumours, and pretty much confirmed to me by a partner yesterday, that there's an affiliate type program coming to Mixer soon, which will help me. But because I'm a full-time content creator, I'm not able to just leave. Not guaranteed money, but where money is. Like, I've got a lot of people that already use their Twitch Prime on me. I have people that do donate bits and do sub to me already on Twitch. So unless I can tell those people and microphone out that, hey, I'm moving to Mixer and I have a sub button and everyone's willing to do that, I'm going to lose money. And currently, my Patreon's already lost a ton of money when I took that month off. I can't really afford to lose any more. So right now, there's no plans to move over full-time. I am currently there on a Tuesday and a Thursday streaming, and I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it. Numbers for concurrence are good, but it is the school holiday, so you have to remember that. And stuff like that. It's good. It's fun. But am I ready to full-time go over? I don't know. Not yet, and when? No time soon, I don't think. But Crush is over there at the moment. How are you finding it while we're on the topic?
It's good. I don't hate it.
But you don't love it?
Love it.
Yeah.
No.
What's so not loving about it? What don't you like about it?
Here's the thing, like, the more I stay on it, the more I don't like anything. I prefer Twitch.
Got ya.
I think most of that just comes purely from, like, an emote standpoint. In terms of chat and everything. But that's irrelevant. That's where I'm saying, like, it's like...
Yeah. That's
like I don't think that'll be a deciding factor. It's like I'll definitely like for sure at this point I'm for sure gonna stay a month. I don't think there's like before it was like I might only stay a week. I'm gonna stay a month, but I don't know how long I'll last. I'll for sure stay a month.
So have you seen your concurrents go up at all?
Oh no.
No. Is it about the same?
It's about the same, yeah.
Interesting.
So
but we haven't co-streamed yet, just Sam. That's when your numbers are gonna go.
Because I'm gonna be streaming with the MC Fixer.
That's what I should change my gamer tag to. The MC Fixer. Because I can't get MC Fixer or Fixer. So annoying.
You have MC Fixer.
I'm pretty sure I do somewhere. I'm pretty sure I'm the one that has it somewhere.
Fix it.
But I can't. I don't know how to. How ironic in my name. How ironic. Next up, and our last one for this episode, we've got Mr. Moody, who says, do you think, as Sony bought Insomniac Games, that Sunset Overdrive might happen, but sadly will not come to Xbox? Yes. I do think Sunset Overdrive 2 will happen. And no, we're not going to get it, and that breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart. It won't be anytime soon, but they have the IP. And they didn't try to sell the IP back to Microsoft for a reason. You don't just keep IP for the fun of it.
I kind of disagree.
Okay. Why?
Only because Insomniac wanted to keep the IP.
Yeah, but why?
Because they haven't had any of their IPs. That's literally one of the first IPs that they've been able to keep of theirs. So I think it comes down to we've made so many games for other people where they get to keep our IPs and our ideas. This is one that we get to keep and keep close to our own vest.
But what's the point in keeping it if you're not going to do anything with it?
They have a million years to do something.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's the question, though. Is are they going to do something with it? Yes. Do you think they will?
It could be, who knows when. It could be 10 years, 20 years later.
Please, no. God, no.
I 100%, I don't hope it's the case, but like it could be a Battletoads situation where down the line it's like, oh, remember this old game that you guys loved back in the day?
Yeah.
Because by then it'll be a cult classic, I think. So, you know, who knows? I think they'll make one. It's funny because if the shoe was on the other foot, if Microsoft were the ones to have gotten them and Sunset Overdrive was originally a Sony exclusive, I'm pretty sure Microsoft would make it available on both consoles. 100.
I think Microsoft might. I think they might even say, hey, can we put this over? We're going to do another one. Can we put number one on PlayStation and still split the revenue? And I think Microsoft will be like, yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah. It's kind of interesting because I don't know how the agreement for Sunset Overdrive is. Because I'm pretty sure the way it was before, and I don't have any facts and I don't know for sure. But if they wanted to make another one, the first person they had to go to was Microsoft. And sort of shop the idea to them, and if they didn't want it, they could go somewhere else. So I'm kind of wondering if that's still the case.
I don't think so.
I don't either, but who knows? I don't know business, so
yeah. It sucks so much.
Yeah.
Let's jump into the news this week, Crash. This article was taken from GameSpot. Inside Xbox press conference, which happened at August 19th. It was a fairly standard. It was a fairly standard live Inside Xbox broadcast from Microsoft, though that doesn't mean it was lacking news. There was plenty of trailers and reveals, including that of Gears of War 5 Horde mode, new colors of the Xbox One X, the Xbox One controllers, and we got some other stuff, such as Bungie also was shown on the stage for the first time, showing Destiny 2 Shadowkeep. They've not been able to be on the stage since there is exclusive deals with Sony, so it was nice to see them once again. In the recap, though, we have got new games have gone into Game Pass. Most notably, the biggest one was Devil May Cry 5, which is huge, humongous. Dude,
play that game.
Dude, that's so big. Like, it's ridiculous how big that is. 5 months. Selfish part of me is like, I wish I didn't buy it. I would have totally got this instantly. Doesn't matter. I played it. I enjoyed my time with it, and it hit that time where I really needed something to play as well.
Oh,
it was brilliant. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's such a good game. Such a great game. You are honestly like, if you have Game Pass, and you do not play this game, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah, it's hard though because you have to be into those type of games.
Yeah, but
I think it's worth trying.
Yeah.
You'll know within the first hour if it's your type of game.
Yeah.
So
100%. It's such a good game, man.
Yes. And it's in Game Pass, dude. That's the crazy thing.
So, question. I know Resident Evil 2, your game of the year so far.
Yes.
No Resident Evil 2. Didn't come out this year. Came out last year. Let's say just,
but it did come out this year, just so we're aware.
Can you just... Yes, can you just follow me along with this?
All right.
Does Devil May Cry 5 have a chance right now, up to this moment, being game of the year for you?
No.
No? What would beat it?
Sekiro.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I played that game with a walkthrough and cheesed a lot of it, and I still love that game.
I think Devil May Cry 5 is my game of the year so far.
Interesting. But you played Resident Evil 2, that's weird. Had that happen.
Yeah, funny that.
Maybe you shouldn't be on this podcast. And there's a game that I'm playing currently, which is embargoed, which is very good. Very good. Next up, we got the 2 new Xbox controllers, which one was a sports blue, and the other one was a camouflage controller. Part of me's like, why do they keep doing this? But they must be selling gangbusters of controllers. That's why.
People buy them.
Yeah, I've seen people like walls of the boxes of it. I'm like, man, I wish I had
People
that.
collect controllers. Like, people legitimately do that.
Weird.
Like, there's sneaker heads, there's controller heads.
Yeah.
People just got walls and walls of controllers. Like, that's that limited edition. Never used it before. Don't take it out the box, bro.
Yeah. No, Stu was saying about how he wants to get the Sea of Thieves one. And I'm like, I remember that one. It was nice, but I'm like, I'm not paying 70, 80 pounds for a controller.
It has to be, like, a really nice controller.
No, I'm just not doing it. I have an Elite. I'll buy an Elite too.
Yeah, but you also break your controllers.
Have you got an Elite?
Yes.
Show me your Elite.
No.
Show me it. Come on, you want to talk smack? Show me your Elite.
Right here?
No, show me. Go up. Up. No, no, turn it over. No, turn it around. Idiot. Just don't talk. Just don't talk to me, alright? Idiot.
Whoa, who broke theirs first?
I mean, me? I don't know,
Okay.
Maybe. I don't remember. I really don't remember.
Definitely. To be fair, it's not broken in, like...
Bro, it's
those
like,
things are...
I keep saying, it's a tool. It's I use mine every single day for multiple hours. A workman has to buy a new uniform. I have to buy new controllers. Alright? Get off my back, mum. Jeez. God. What?
He got very defensive.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're around. PUBG is adding crossplay on PS4 and Xbox One, which tells me, Crash, this game is dying on console.
Yeah, not surprised at all.
No, I'm happy it's happening, though. It's obviously going to be good for the people that are still playing. And I've played it every now and then, like I said, but it took a long time.
One positive note, more crossplay games involving PS4.
Yes,
I think that's
true.
great for the industry.
Yeah.
Because that keeps popping up more and more and more. Maybe one day Minecraft will get it.
I wonder why they would let PUBG but not Minecraft. Because it's like, I think it might be because of the Microsoft account thing. We have to log into a Microsoft account to do it.
Ooh, yeah, possibly.
That's probably what's holding them back. Where they're like, we get it, but no.
That could also...
Because you got to think, when you log into like a Fortnite, but you have to do that with Fortnite and Epic have their own store.
But with Fortnite and Epic, you don't have to do it on the console. You can do it on the Epic website.
Got you. So maybe that's the problem. If you could do it on the website and not on the console, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I don't really know. But then Sony also makes weird decisions sometimes, so...
True.
Who knows?
Next up, we saw more Gears of War 5 Horde mode, which brings a brand new ult abilities to the series. Go on.
It's so good. It looks so good.
Yes, it does, Crash. How much of it are you actually going to play?
About 2 hours.
Probably. With you, probably.
It looks good.
It looks amazing. It doesn't look good. It looks
I'm 100%
amazing.
down to try it. It does look amazing. I'm 100% down to try it. I'm 100% down to try and grind it. I make no promises. Horde type games, like it's platformers, hordes, any type of games in terms of like dislikes.
No, Horde is so good. It's so chill. You put a bit of music on and you can just sit back, relax, throw some orders around. You've got the Jack. You're gonna play Jackbot. I heard that's gonna be your main class, which is dope. I'm so happy about that.
My character.
Why not? You're not a team player?
I play Mercy enough in Overwatch.
You play Jack. You play the Jack bot. You can still...
Jack is literally Mercy, except he can mind control Locust.
Exactly.
Storm. My bad. I apologize.
Everyone, chill out.
Don't wanna.
He's okay. He's okay. He's one of us. I promise. He's played Gears all his life. No, I really love Horde, and it's one of the most Haley loves playing as well. Which is like, cool. I can just log on, knock out some Horde. It's got its separate levels. It looks like it looks super in depth with its new card system. I'm like, this is cool.
And the way they incentivize you to like possibly move your base around.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not really a tower defense, but it's more so like moving around and playing the map to your advantage.
Yeah.
And hopefully that's all randomized, so it's not the same spot every time.
You'd hope. It's like, well, we keep getting overrun from the left-hand side. Joe, let's just move it over here, then we can defend that better, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, so I'm very excited for it. I like the idea that they're going to be adding more characters as the game continues as well. So that'll change meta and what teams you want to run and everything.
On that, so they're adding, obviously, the 2 Halo Reach characters, which that looked pretty cool as well. Besides that, who would you want added into the game that would fit that universe?
Oh.
Steve from Minecraft.
First of all, no Steve. No character that like Microsoft doesn't want to see get destroyed.
Yeah, but who? Who could they actually add?
A Killer Instinct character.
No one cares about Killer Instinct.
I mentioned that people want full gore.
Who?
Yeah, but that's the only full... Don't mind. Don't worry about it.
Who the hell's that?
You know nothing. You know what? You're a very bad Xbox guy.
Me?
Can you name me 2 Killer Instinct characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy that says "Get over here."
Okay, let's move on. I don't think there's a lot of characters, but this could be an interesting point for like third-party games to sort of.
Okay, what third-party game would fit though? Okay, let me open this up to the community. I'd love to hear. Email in myxboxmepodcast@gmail.com. Post it in the Discord, wherever you want to put it. #MXMAM on Twitter. I don't know.
Mortal Kombat. Sonya would work. Her daughter would work. Casey.
No one cares.
Because they use guns as well, so they would work. Casey's better than Sonya. Voice acting wise, last game, 100%.
I want Ronda Rousey's character.
That's Sonya.
Oh no, I don't want her.
That voice
it was
acting
bad.
is so.
It was bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like I want John Wick. John Wick! That would be perfect. Wall bouncing John Wick with shotguns? He's perfect.
It'd be you know what? I'm gonna give that to you. That'd actually be really dope. Not gonna happen, but would be very, very dope.
But we're talking third party now. So that would be sick.
Absolutely. What else is there? Terminator. We could see Terminator's already gonna be in it. Never mind.
Yeah. James Bond?
No.
Wow.
Because you want something that's like action. I've never watched a James Bond movie, so don't mind me. But like when I picture James Bond, I picture like suave, like elegant. I don't picture like. Yeah, The Rock.
He could do it. Terry Crews.
Character.
Terry Crews would fit perfectly.
Ooh, yeah, but what character? Are you just gonna put Terry Crews himself?
Yeah, Terry Crews is Terry Crews.
I mean, they did do
still be better than Crackdown 3, let's be honest. Such a letdown.
I never played it. Can't be a letdown to me.
Meant to be an Xbox guy. Oh, you're rubbish.
When did I say I was an Xbox guy? Wow. Every time we have this discussion,
you come on this podcast and you say that?
And you say I'm an Xbox guy. Where do you play all your games? Xbox. Where do you play your multiplayers? Xbox. Where do you get your single player? Xbox. You're an Xbox guy. Now you're saying I'm not an Xbox guy? Which is it? Which argument do you want to win and which argument do you want to lose?
I'm going to let this one go.
That's what I thought.
I'm going to let this one go. And last but not... Oh, no, we've got 2 more, sorry. New Wasteland 3 trailer, which sees the Rangers take on a cult. I've never been into Wasteland. It looked cool, but I couldn't tell you what was actually happening there. I like the... It's kind of XCOM-y, right? It's that sort of style, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But it did nothing for me. I know Xbox now own the IP, but yeah, nothing for me. I'm hoping this is going to go in Game Pass, though, because I could definitely try it there.
It would be a good Game Pass game, I think.
Yeah, and speaking of Game Pass, you can get Game Pass Ultimate and get 2 months for $2 right now.
Perfect in time to get early access to Gears
of War, don't forget. Speaking of Gears of War, Crash, next news story. Gears of War Tactics adds Xbox One version. Gears Tactics, which was announced for Windows 10 PC at E3 2018, will also come to Xbox One, the Correlation Studio head Rod Ferguson confirmed on Twitter. This is interesting because there was obviously when this got announced, people were like, "Oh, it's not coming to console." Then I remember doing an article. I did doing a video on it on my Xbox and Me's YouTube channel, which was Razer announced it, part of their crossplay thing, if you remember right. They then took it down.
Yeah.
And then now Rod's come out and said, "Yeah, there's going to be an Xbox version." When do you think we actually get this game?
I don't know, because you would have thought that we'll find out by XO. I think if they don't show it at XO, yeah. I don't think if they, I think if they don't show it at XO 19, then it's either a late 2020 game or an early 2021 game. If they show it at XO 19, I think it could be anytime early 2020.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Next up, Xbox has no plans to expand any upcoming first-party titles to other consoles. This one was taken from MCV UK and written by Seth Barton. With Gears of War 5 heading to Steam, plus Ori and the Blind Forest being converted to Switch, Aaron Greenberg, GM of Games Marketing, clarifies Xbox first-party strategy to MCV. At Gamescom, 2 publishing announcements from Microsoft in the run-up to Gamescom caught the eye. Gears of War 5 is now headed to Steam just a few weeks before its release, and Ori's 2015's Ori and the Blind Forest is coming to Switch in just 4 weeks' time. So, what do these announcements mean for Xbox publishing strategy as a whole? We caught up with Aaron Greenberg on Xbox booth to talk about the reasons and ramifications of these decisions. He quickly made it clear that these are exceptions to the rule and not a change of direction. Quote, going forward, with all our internal studios and the new studios we've added, we'll be focused on making games for our platforms, and we have no plans to expand our exclusive third-party games to any other console, said the GM of Games and Marketing at Microsoft. People should recognise how excited we are with our internal development studios, more than doubling those teams going forward. These games going forward will be focused on making games for our platforms. So while we know there's exciting existing commitments in place, take the Outer Worlds for example. There was already a commitment to make that game available as a multi-platform title, and we'll continue to honour that. Such commitments are an inevitable outcome of spending spree of acquisitions that Microsoft has gone on lately, but they will end once undertakings are spent. There's a little bit more that goes on here, but I think this is just interesting because we spoke about it last week where, like, I still think Game Pass is coming to Switch. Yeah. I think from a first-party standpoint where they're not going to put native games out on other consoles like they have now with Cuphead Ori, but as a streaming platform, they're going to want that everywhere. So that being PlayStation as well. I don't think PlayStation will allow it, but which it would be dumb not to. If they did it, there would be no reason. Like, there would still be a reason to buy an Xbox. I get every reason I just said, but it decreases the chance. But I definitely think you see Game Pass on Switch one day with Project XCloud.
Yeah, I agree. I think like this statement's just. I also think in general this statement's a very now head stance, right? I don't feel they're as integrated in people's like ecosystems as much as they'd want to be like, okay, we're releasing in Steam, right? They want more of a household name. Yeah. Not to say that they don't have one, but they want one that's more tied to gaming, that everybody has something. Probably after xCloud gets and more people have xCloud, they'll start releasing more games on Steam and things like that, I think. Because that seems to be the avenue, at least the way I see it, that Microsoft has been going, and they've slowly been heading down that direction.
Yeah, no, I agree. Totally agree. Xbox 360 just got an update. Yeah, you read that right. Xbox 360 just got an update. Taken from IGN, Ada Banghurst reports this. Xbox 360, yes, the Xbox 360 that originally launched on November 22nd, 2005, just received a brand new update that brings with it, wait for it, minor bug fixes and improvements. Revealed on support.xbox.com, Xbox 360's OS version 2.0.17544.0 was released today and comes over a year following the last minor bug fixes and improvements update on May 22nd, 2018. So, if you are still planning on the 360 and you listen to this show, congratulations. You've got some bug fixes.
You got an update.
Did I ever tell you about the story when I bought a 360 from someone? and they sold it to me broken for £10, and all they didn't do was update the Xbox.
Really?
Turn it on, put an Ethernet cable into it, and it had GTA Ballad Gay Tony on it. In it, I was like, okay, cool. Turn it on, literally updated it. It all worked fine. I was like, well, that was a touch. I was very happy, very very happy, because I was literally only buying it for the disc tray because one of my disc trays broke.
Oh, and you're gonna switch it out, and it just worked completely.
Literally perfect.
Update your things, guys, before you assume it's broken.
I think people are better at that now, because everything has Wi-Fi.
Sure.
Anything that didn't have
everything auto updates as well now.
Yeah, but anything that you had to like connect anything you had to take an extra step to do is like, oh, that's too much. With Wi-Fi,
and you have to buy the Wi-Fi dingle.
Exactly.
Dongle.
My TV literally updates itself now, and I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, I didn't have to think about that. So yeah. So next up. Yes, Microsoft contractors listen to your Xbox voice commands. This one was taken from IGN by Matt Kim. Microsoft did indeed have humans listening on the occasional Xbox voice commands. According to new reports, this was done to improve the voice recognition software in Microsoft products, but sometimes this practice led to some game-specific recording contracts would need to be shifted through. Contractors who worked at Microsoft to listen to audio recorded and voice recognition and AI software revealed this included audio from Xbox consoles. Audio from Xbox was collected from both the Kinect and later when Xbox integrated Microsoft's the Cortana AI. The Xbox stuff was actually a bit of a welcome
respite.
Thank you. Respite, honestly. One anonymous Microsoft contractor told Motherboard. It was frequently the same game, same DLC, same type of commands. These commands were apparently requested like Xbox, give me all these games for free, or Xbox, download newest Minecraft skin pack, or whatever. Contractors were paid £10 an hour for this work. Crash. You knew it, didn't you? They've been listening to us the whole time.
I never used Kinect, so...
Never?
No. Xbox, I didn't buy day one Xbox.
Oh, you're really not an Xbox guy. I get that.
Yeah, I didn't buy a day one Xbox. I got it way later.
How much later? Out of interest.
Whenever the game with gold was Guacamelee.
That's a while after.
Yeah.
That weren't I remember getting Guacamelee as well. But was that why you bought it? It's like, oh man, Guacamelee, I gotta have it.
That's exactly why.
I gotta pay for my Game Pass, which isn't free, and get this game right now.
Yep, it was games with gold, not Game Pass.
Sorry,
I already had games with gold because of the 360, so it wasn't really like I gotta re-up.
So what was you doing, playing on PS4?
Yes.
Yeah. Interesting.
I had to play games with Ben, so got that. Smacked him in Killer Instinct,
I remember that. I remember playing that game on launch when I got my launch Xbox.
That game's, man, I could speak for hours on how good that game is.
Maybe
Microsoft gives another Killer Instinct every year at E3 and every Xbox event. If we ever do predictions, one of my predictions will be new Killer Instinct until we get it.
XO19.
It worked with Battletoads.
I mean, did it?
It worked. Yeah.
Did I actually wish Resident Evil 2 into existence? No. But I've been saying that for a long time now.
Oh. Yeah, but who cares about Resident Evil?
Bro, you keep disrespecting me like this. I'm not going to have it.
I'm not just... Okay, if I is disrespecting you and Resident Evil the same thing?
Yes. We are one of the same.
Disrespecting you.
Whatever.
Can't do anything about that.
Next up, Xbox Project Scarlet will have a big upgrade in its CPU, says Xbox Aaron Greenberg. Speaking with OXM at Gamescom 2019, Xbox General Manager Aaron Greenberg said the next generation of consoles, especially Xbox Project Scarlet, will likely see greater CPU gains opposed to GPU boosts of previous generations. Quote, we feel good about what we've done with the Xbox One X, and the same team that built that is also building Project Scarlet, Greenberg told OXM. Quote, what we're seeing today is a huge upgrade in GPU. You can output 4K, a lot of other benefits, memory, structure, and so on. For the next gen, I think you'll see a big upgrade in CPU because we want to make sure you don't have any compromise with frame rate. Yes, we can do 4K, but we can also do frames up to 120. I think that's the type of capability will be something people don't see today, and then the high-speed instant game using solid-state dives to enable instant resume, getting into games, and being able to play by removing load times and load screens that exist today, that's going to be a huge change. Just stuff they've been repeating, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
But we're an Xbox show, and if I don't report on it, I might get told off by someone. I keep forgetting about the load times. It's just something that's been a part of my life for so long. Where load times are going to be gone. Or be near gone. How crazy is that?
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, okay. Would you?
Because like,
I feel like first party is going to be really good. Third party might be bad.
I think so, because third party has to they have to make their games for multiple platforms, and you have to make sort of leeway for it to work on multiple platforms. First party, I definitely think like Insomniac did it with Spider-Man, or I don't know if it was Insomniac that was messing with that, or they just used Spider-Man as an example. I don't know how that goes. But we saw with that. I think we will see it for sure with first parties, but I think it depends. Like, I don't think a game like GTA will ever have quick loading, just because of how that game is. Because GTA literally loads the whole world, and the whole world is active. I think that's the only. I don't want to say that because I have no clue, but that's the only excuse I can make for like the 10-hour long load screen.
I think there's
that load screen is way too long.
There's a lot going on in that game. We can say that. We don't know how it's actually rendered and how it works, but yeah, it does, and it has a long load time. Yeah, but it's so good that I don't mind.
Yeah.
I ain't been in the casino for a while.
You want to go play some blackjack?
No. Did I tell you I played blackjack in real life?
Oh, did you lose money?
No, I started with a fiver. I kind of did. Started with a fiver.
Okay. Did you end with more than 5?
Yes.
You won money.
What do you think I got to?
10.
No, seriously.
Oh, like overall, like what your highest was? 500?
What? Dude, do you think I got 500? I'm not that good. I don't know. I got up to £90.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I played one hand that I was trying to get to 100. So I get to 100 and cash out. I actually tried to cash out at 80, and the app was like, no, you can't cash out because your account's not limited. You have to wait 5 more days. I'm like, oh, man, that sucks. And then I was like, hey, take my phone. I gave Haley my phone for about 10 minutes. Like, give me back my phone. Played. Went down to £40. But you... I left with 40. I was like, no more. Okay. Uninstalled the app. Literally, I was like, no more. No more.
You more than tripled, quadrupled your money.
Yes.
You more than quadrupled it. You quadrupled it twice.
I'm a big boy.
You are a big boy.
I'm a big boy baller now. I'll be buying myself pizza tonight for dinner because Haley's not here. Next up in our last story, Gears of War 5 ahead of the industry on monetization without loot boxes.
Man.
I'm not going to read this article. You can go check it out. It's at GameIndustry.biz. I sent it to Crash. I'm not going to read it out. But you just heard that headline. Go do the research for it if you want to. I think we should just talk about this a little.
Okay.
Gears of War 4 was in my opinion, was one of the worst ways to monetize a game post-launch. They've ripped me off.
True.
For getting a game 4 days early. They've ripped me off when it comes to the maps.
True.
They rip me up when it comes to just the pure content and the characters.
True.
And then they have the audacity to come out and be like, we're ahead of the curve now. You were awful with 4.
I wanna read one quote.
Go on, please do.
This quote actually where is it? Okay. We thought we'd done it quite elegantly in Gears 4. Some people liked it, some people didn't. This is, of course, speaking of microtransactions.
Yeah.
There were other companies and other games that would have done it differently that people were less happy about. That is such a cop-out answer. That is deflection. That's all this article is. Like, Gears of War 4 had horrible microtransactions.
Yes.
You can call it elegant. You can call it whatever you want. Surprise mechanics aren't good.
No.
That's basically what they're doing. They're trying to word it in a way that isn't surprising. They're like, that's horrible. Let's try and get other words. It's elegant. It's beautiful. It's this and that. It was horrible. It was bad. It's better now. It's still not good.
No.
And they talked about now they have ways for you to earn skins in game. And they're like, that started in Gears 4. That really started with Gears 5 because everything that's happening in Gears 4 is for Gears 5, is to get skins in Gears 5. I don't know. This whole article.
The whole article, not gaming industries.biz's work.
Right.
Just the way it come off where I was like, do not stroke your own ego after what happened with Gears of War 4 at launch. Don't do that.
Admit that you made a mistake. It's fine to admit you made mistakes and that you're like seeking to like greatly improve it. And everything that I've heard about Gears 5 microtransactions all sounds amazing. It all sounds really good. It sounds good for the consumer with still a way for the developer to monetize it and get money and get additional revenues.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah. You can say that again. Games with Gold this month, August 2019. Gears of War 4. You can get that 1st of August till 31st of August. Torchlight available from August 1st. Oh no, it's gone now. Sorry. And all you got left is Castlevania, Lords of the Shadows from August 16th to August 31st. I messed up. Sorry, you can't get Torchlight no more. It's gone.
Just the way you said that. That was great.
Sorry. You can get Forza 6 though. August 16th to September 15th. Congrats. Crash. Let's plug, and get ourselves out of it. What you got to plug this week, dude?
Mixer.com/Crash.
Crash. I've got to teach you how to promote better. I really do.
Mixer.com/Crash.
I've tried.
I've tried. On Twitter.
I've tried. You're meant to like. This is where you amp up. Guys, you can follow me everywhere at MCFixer. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, Mixer, everywhere. Fixer, Patreon, everywhere.
Patreon.com/MCFixer.
It's true.
Different tiers, 3 tiers.
Bronze,
silver, gold.
Bronze, silver, gold.
Podcasts.
Audio. Video.
Pictures.
No. You almost got me. I'm not sending nudes. You keep trying it. I'm not doing it. I'm not that type that type of patron.
I'll get him to commit 1 month, guys. Patreon. And on that month, you guys better go for that
platinum tier.
Producer. Go for the producer tier. Produce the show. Get all them.
All those.
All them beautiful
images.
Bits.
All those. Whoa. But until next time, I will love you. I will see you next week for episode 199.9, where it will be me and Crash, and hopefully so by Mike. Who knows? Until then, love you. Leave you. See you later. Goodbye. Bye.